So this is like a Fire King Kashtira Sinful Sin mashup. So I got 3 Ponics.
Right on. So Paul is playing the Goo, but I played against him tonight, and I wanted to get his deck profile. So he's playing Fire King, Kashtira, Wanted, all the good fire stuff, Turbo. So here's his deck profile for everyone.
3 Ponics, 3 Arvada, the 1 Barong, 2 Garuniks, and then the 3 Kirin. It's pretty standard, as they say. And then when Populous comes out, this will probably go down to 2. But keep everything else the same.
What's your main deck? Do you know what you're at total?
40.
40. Cool.
And then
Oh, keeps it tight.
the 3 Fenrir and the 1 Rice Heart.
How did this engine perform for you this evening?
It's nice because this is just a great island target, just to destroy it, grab Garuniks and then summon Garuniks.
Okay.
And then having this on field just makes people afraid to activate monster effects. And then the Sinful Spoils package, the 1 Ash, the 1 Flamberge, and then 3 Black Witch. It is not what I want to play, but here at Locals we try to keep it fairly competitive, so no proxies. I've only got 1 of the Wanted. So if I had 3 Wanted, this would be down to 1 or 2. And then hand traps, 3 Veiler, 3 Ash.
So I mean, I don't mean to go back, but
Sure.
so for the Black Witch package, so you could, what you're saying is instead of 3, you could honestly, like, it could be, because you have 1 Sinful Spoils right now, but you could run, like, make 2 of these, the Wanteds, and then just the 1 of her if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
And then she gets cut down probably even further once Populous comes out and Bonfire.
Okay. So
And
just want to make
then-
sure I have those ratios understood.
No, you're good. The Veilers and the Ash. Ash is kind of just needed. And then Veiler over the Imperm, yeah, it triggers the tack, triple tack and triple tack thrust.
How was Valor this evening?
It's fine. It's a, you don't open a fire monster, you can use that with Island instead, because it's just a monster, it doesn't have to be a fire monster.
Okay.
And then Called By, and then 1 Circle, 1 Skyburn.
Is Skyburn the one that pops?
Yeah.
So do you think 1 is correct for that? Do you think 2 or 3 would be like in the future, or do you foresee it staying at 1?
1 for sure.
Okay.
Because the deck gets really tight if you try to play more than 1. And then I love this because, you clear board, or you try to clear board, you're a little bit off damage, you can pop on your fire monsters and then summon a big body in the graveyard, or enough to maybe go for game.
Have there ever been times where you found yourself wanting a second or third copy, like I guess more specifically the second copy, or do you feel like if you hold the wand and preserve it for when you need it, it typically sets you ahead enough?
I think the way the deck plays, you should only need 1. Does that make sense?
It does. I've just seen other people that have higher ratios, but I don't play Fire King, so I'm just curious as to other people's.
I think the people that play higher ratios are probably not playing the Wanted package.
Fair enough.
And then 3 Sanctuary, 2 Island. This will go down to 2 for the upcoming stuff, Bonfire and Populous.
Yep.
And then 3 Prosperity.
Pretty good.
This honestly might go down to 2 or just cut all together for the Bonfire.
Instead of searching the cards that you need, just drawing the cards that you need instead.
Yeah.
Bonfire's pretty good too.
Yeah, definitely. And then if I'm going to play something and get drolled, I want to be able to at least grab what I want.
Right, as opposed to just being put behind a turn.
Mm-hmm. And then the 1 Original, and then the 1 Wanted.
Which this will be going to 3, obviously, as soon as
it-
other copies come in.
Yeah.
So 40 card main.
Yep.
What were your matchups this evening?
Round 1 was Flu, was a tie. Round 2 was against Sword Soul. And then 3 was the Chimera deck. 4.
Oh, no, I was round 5, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were round 5. Round 4.
Tyson? No, where's
Played
it?
Tyson. Oh, I played Raid Raptor.
Oh, okay.
He made a big ass board with, and then on my turn made Caliuga. I was able to come on the crackback, make Dark, take the Caliuga, and he had Ultimate Falcon, take the Caliuga, crash the Ultimate Falcon, and then that's what I was talking about with the circle, because I was able to clear and then attack, and that was 24 short circle, popped one of my flyers, and then summoned Kieran for game.
Okay. So out of your matchups, I mean, the way they performed, are there any, I mean, aside from the wanting Sinful Spoils, but like package-wise or anything for the deck, is there anything that you would like immediately change or say like this underperformed or like this like hand trap ratios or like I missed Droll tonight, Nibiru would have been sick, or like do you feel like the way that you had it dialed in was pretty solid?
I think once I can make the changes that I need to, it'll perform the way I want. I mean, in testing, the 2 wanted just changes so much.
Right.
The 2 extra ones.
Definitely increases the consistency quite a bit there.
And then, just being able to, just drawing another card sometimes is all it takes from banishing that.
Right on. Extra deck?
Wundingirsu.
Is the extra deck predominantly utility? I know that you've got like the rank 8s that you use, but I mean, is the rest of that pretty much utility, or do you feel like is there? I'll let you explain, but like if there's anything that you didn't use versus like your key cards, like I go into this all the time, but I'm curious as to what you frequently use versus don't in the extra deck.
I have not made that yet, but it's the fact that it sends instead of destroys
good spot removal
is
for
great
sure.
for the Fire King mirror.
Oh, that's also very fucking fair.
And then the one Garunix, another great circle target, blow up the board, attack with this, circle, special out 2 materials, and then it's enough for game. Zeus.
Card's pretty good, I heard.
Yeah, Typhon. And then...
Did you make Typhon at all this evening?
I did.
I imagine it probably came in pretty good handy, or came in handy pretty good.
And then Anima. People play into this because they don't really remember it or think about it.
I love playing it. Gate Guardian catches a lot of people off guard.
Almirage, this was something that in one of our games I thought about going into, just normal summoning effect Veiler, and then going into this, and then I can summon Kieran off of it, but yeah. Dark, how I took the Caliuga.
Probably comes up pretty well too with a lot of the dragons. What are they called? The bestials.
Yeah, this and this come up a lot because Ash is a thing.
Oh, that's also true. I'm sure that's a pretty good card in mirror matches too, especially Rescue Ace still floating around as well.
IP, the standard combo that I usually end on is IP with Sunlight Wolf. And then you just, on your opponent's turn, make a 4-mat Appaloosa.
That's always fun to deal with.
Little Knight.
To make him or her, whatever it is.
Made her a few times tonight, and then every time I played her, she usually won me the game, just banishing something.
She pushes on.
Yeah, I mean, IP into her, can't be destroyed by card effect.
Which is a pain in the ass to deal with, for sure.
And then you just banish something on someone if it's made off IP, and then banishing another thing. So
2 interruptions or 2 spot removals.
And then Sunlight Wolf. Heat Soul is the one thing I have not made yet.
Seems like it's good in theory though.
Yeah, being able to draw. Yeah.
That's the one that you pay 1,000, you draw, correct, during each damage.
Yep. Just a quick effect. And then, pay, draw a card in your turn, draw a card in their turn. Celine, access code, made that a couple times tonight.
Does still win games.
It does. And because the Witch is a spellcaster, so you can bring the Witch back with Celine, and then you usually have one of level 1s, and go level 1 plus access code, and then you still have the Witch, and then Appaloosa.
Right on. So that is 15 cards. Anything spicy on the side? We're almost at 10 minutes. You might as well show it to me so I can get that sweet, sweet monetization.
Make sure you get paid.
So I came.
Nope, it's probably pretty standard for this format.
Pretty good. That card's also pretty good. Son of a bitch, that card's good too. But wait, there's more. No back row, no field at all.
Yeah.
I have no complaints whatsoever. Is there anything that you feel that you would need to swap out of this, or do you feel like it ran? I mean, was there anything that you were feeling like you were missing out of your side? I mean, you've got backroom rule, you have extra hand traps, you've got like the main one that kind of stops combo decks, and then evenly still cracked as always. So, I mean, I don't see anything that I would necessarily change even myself. But is there anything that you personally felt like you were missing?
Personally, I think the thing I'm missing is just something going first, because most of these, if not all, I would say are going second. So just trying to figure out what to put in going first and then what to take out. Probably could cut each of these down to 2.
Just have a playset of another
Playset of something else.
Yep. Judgments.
Judgment strike, yeah.
Strikes are good too. But all right, man. Any other comments regarding it, or do you like the profile as is?
No, I think with the maze coming out, this is just going to be a very good deck. And then with Phantom Nightmare, with the Populace, and then the Link 3, this is going to be probably the better of the decks. I don't want to say the best deck, but just one of the better ones.
Right on. Well, everyone, Paul is my arch nemesis at locals, so I thoroughly appreciate him taking his time to give me his deck profile. Thank you very much, man. We appreciate it, Paul.
No problem.